Well, good morning, everybody. Jeff Slakey and Spencer Hughes on the Daybreak Show as we focus on Shelton, presented by our great friends at our Community Credit Union. Shelton Police Chief Darren Moody and Lexi McCarg are on the air with me right now. Good morning.
Good morning, Jeff.
Thanks for being here. Darren, who is this?
This is Lexi. She's an intern with the police department, which means she's volunteering her time and just learning about the ins and outs of the police department and what we do on a daily basis. She's a student, and this was part of her, I guess you could say, senior project.
Yeah.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
What drew you to the police department?
I've always been interested in criminal justice for quite some time now. And I felt like the Shelton Police Department, it was close to home, it just felt like a good fit.
Yeah. Well, Chief Moody's a great guy, and I hearing talking to the other officers in the police department, easy to work with, and there's been a lot of changes, and I think some of the things that he's brought in, helping the officers kind of make the badges up, and it shows a lot of buy-in. I'm sure you're getting a lot of good experience.
Yeah, I definitely am.
So we're here today to talk a little bit more about the Books and Badges program. It runs through the end of November, right?
Yes, November 20th is the last day.
So tell us a little bit about how it's been going and where people can take their books.
It's been going really well. We've gotten quite a few monetary donations. People can take those to Peninsula Credit Union or the Shelton Police Department, and then all item supply donations can be dropped off at Smoke and Mo's or our Community Credit Union or the police station.
So when it comes to books, are we thinking about books, or can it even be more school supplies, or what's the limitation?
Yeah, I'm going to hold this while you talk.
Oh,
it's all on you. How's that?
Make him do some work here. So tell me a little bit more about the different types of things that people can donate outside of money.
It can be markers, crayons, notebooks, pencil pouches. I reached out to the community on Facebook to kind of see what people thought kids needed. Some said storage bins for at-home schooling, composition books. Some even mentioned handwriting books for elementary school.
So books, not necessarily reading books, but can be notepads and all sorts of just school supplies.
Yes.
Yeah, basically, this is all her. For years we did the back-to-school fair where they loaded backpacks up and gave to some of the kids, and unfortunately we were unable to do that this year. And so she came in my office one day and said, hey, can we do this? These kids still need school supplies. They're just not at school.
Yeah.
So I said, if you're willing to run with it, you go ahead. And I talked to the board at Graduation Matters Shelton. I said, will we be able to be the pass-through? Since it's a nonprofit, so it's tax deductible, number one, and number two, it's not associated with a government entity, it's its own. So now you can make the checks out or deposit to Graduation Matters Shelton, and there's a sub-account set up for her books and badges.
Okay.
And then we'll use our staff to drive around the county and drop these off.
It's a real important aspect of kind of your community policing model that you've been talking about so much over the last couple of years.
Absolutely. I mean, the kids need a little bit of normalcy, for lack of a better term.
Sure.
They've seen these SROs, or the school resource officers, for the last several years at the schools, and now all of a sudden they're not there. So we need them to know that we're still there. So when we get ready to deliver, we're going to go up to Walmart. They've been a great partner with us on many things thus far, and get some school supplies and take them out and deliver.
So after the 20th of November, and this is all said and done, Lexi, what is your next steps? Do you have more projects through the rest of this school year, or is this put the wraps on it?
At the moment, I don't have anything else quite planned.
Well, I'm sure we can come up with something. We got to put this guy to work for a couple more months, huh?
A couple more months, yes.
Are you guys going to do Shop with a Cop this year?
We got the grant from Walmart.
Okay.
Now it's just a matter of we're trying to figure out how we're going to do this. It may be as simple as, because last time we had huge crowds and we're interacting, that's really not feasible.
Right.
So, we may even just schedule appointments with the kids. You come at this time, you come at this time. Probably won't do the gift wrapping that we were able to do previously in the big crowd and eat together, but we're still going to try and pull something off.
That's great. That's great. Books and Badges is going on now through November 20th. You can drop off monetary donations to Peninsula Credit Union or the Shelton Police Department. You can bring items into Smoke and Mo's or to our Community Credit Union.
Yes.
And there's more information on the city's police website, and we'll put links to this as well. Anything else that we need to make sure folks are aware of when it comes to this? Tax deductible donations?
Yes.
Yeah.
And anything that you can think of, especially if you're a parent right now, if your kids, it looks like you need some things, other kids are going to need those things too.
And you know what? We're not picky. If, there's parents out there with bins in their storage room like I had for years, that if you've got lightly used stuff that you think the kids can benefit with, bring it on by.
Okay.
And we'll take that too.
Very cool. Lexi McCarg, Shelton Police Chief Darren Moody, during the Focus on Shelton, presented by our Community Credit Union. Thanks for coming by. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.